We just found out that 24-year-old Alexandria Vetta is now out on bond, but she's been on administrative leave from Stovall Middle School since last month. This is her mugshot from this morning after she turned herself in. Vetta faces felony child sex abuse charges and jail time. She and the boy, who was just 13 years old when it all started, reportedly had sex daily for 9 months, and Vetta got pregnant. Then the Aldine ISD middle school teacher reportedly told investigators that the boy's parents were excited about the unborn child and even welcomed her to their family gatherings with open arms.
I don't want to do that typical thing where someone's like, oh, you know, like that lad thing of being like, oh, it shouldn't matter the other way around. Like, oh, you know, if it had been me, I'd have been straight in there having a great time, whatever else. But I feel like in the same breath, you know, is it sexist if we don't treat it as, because if it was a male teacher banging a female, everyone would be horrified. But I feel like I'm not horrified the other way around, and that's not fair, right?
Someone's gonna accuse you of being like highly fucking sexist as fuck.
Is that a really sexist? I'm trying genuinely from the bottom of my heart on this one. I'm trying to understand why I feel this way. Is it just like the internal patriarchy in my head?
That's very honest of you, and I appreciate that. And I'm pretty much kind of the same because
I'm not mad about it at all.
But it depends though, because this is the thing though. The reason why I'm in this specific case, the reason why I'm like, you know what, it's not too crazy, is because the parents approved of it. If you get what I'm saying. That was
the parents.
The parents approved of it. But not to say that the fucking parents are in charge of this 13-year-old, but I guess what I'm trying to say is that I'm assuming that the parents approved of it because they kind of somehow spoke to their son, and he doesn't seem traumatized. Do you get what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
He seems more like, yo, man, I was feeling it, and I'm down with it. And I'm a bit like, yo, I'm not gonna front. If I was 13 years old, or when I was in class, if I could hit some of my hot teachers, I would be so okay with it. I would be so literally fucking okay with it.
One thing, that's what I'm trying to say is that maybe we're doing that thing of being like, oh, we're lads, like, oh, yeah, if I'd been 13, I would have smashed it, would have been amazing. But realistically, okay, you got to think that it depends. For me, it just depends. We should do it case by case, because you should look at the 13-year-old boy, because I know, the same way, if I was 13, and I banged certain teachers, Miss Tostavan, bangers, yeah. If I'd have done that, yeah, right, I'd literally be like, it would have made my life better than it is now. Do you know what I mean? It would have improved my life. And
in what sense though? What do you think would have happened that would have been different though?
Because I've always wanted to smash it. Like, not in like a horror, but like I've always wanted to like I used to fancy her so much every day at school. Do you know what it's like when you're in school? And this is Joe. I wind my girl up about it all the time. So my girl's a teacher, innit? And I'm like, if I was in your classroom, the things I would be saying to you, and you'd be like, send me to the I don't even care. Do you know what I mean? Because I think like when you're like, do you know what I mean? Like when you was like when I was feeling teachers, it was like I wouldn't have felt bad if I'd have done something.
But here's the other problem.
I wish I could have done.
But I guess here's the other problem though. I guess the bigger problem of why they obviously have to fucking sack this chick and send her to jail, because she's getting like 20 years or something.
No,
Really?
That's what I mean. We should look at each 13-year-old, because if he's like some poor little timid boy and she was like, yeah, I'm like
butt fucking him, raping him, sodomizing him against his will.
However she does it. I feel like if the 13-year-old says cool, safe, she should buzz case, it should be fun. But the whole thing is that we have to, you know what we have to remember though, because if it was the other way around and a male teacher was doing so to a girl and the girl was like, oh no, I love him, whatever else, we'd be like, he's definitely like got in her mind. Do you know what I mean? And I think it's probably, why can't we feel that a woman could get in a boy's mind the same way? And he might feel that he wants it at the time, but it's not.
Let's get to that. But basically, what I said previously was that the problem is, let's acknowledge the actual problem here though. She's in a position of authority by the law. If you're a teacher, you're kind of agreeing that I'm not going to fuck the students. That's basically what you're saying.
I think there's a rule where like 5 years after they finish teaching them or something like that.
But in my case, it's different if like the kid maybe could have gone to the bar afterwards, after school, linked it, and then banged it. Now they're like, cool, there should be no issue. But I do get the whole thing of like, yo, man, you're in authority right now.
Like, yeah, grooming from the classroom is kind of
I don't know. I'm like, yo,
but then in the same breath, I don't know, like, it's, you know...
Because we don't know how it went down as well, you know.
Yeah,
I don't know how it went
the
down.
thing is that if it was like a timid kid, like it's paedophilia, and we should actually just be horrified about it the same way we would if it's the other way around. But I can't raise the same I remember there was a horrible case of this dude in the UK, like a teacher, and he like took the girl to France and whatever else, and he was doing bare fuckery.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
Yeah, he was doing bare fuckery, and I was like, when I was reading it, I was like, this evil bastard. Do you know what I mean? I was so like, I was like, you know, I thought it was horrible. And the thing she was saying, she was like, oh no, we're in love, like, you know, it's real, blah, blah, blah. I was like, you know, I can't believe that this monster's done this to him. But
yeah, but this is why. But this is the problem though.
I don't know why I can't.
Sexist by thinking
that's the thing. But
you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I'm for 1 second I'm like, nah, I wouldn't be happy if it was the other way around in the slightest.
Yeah, if the little dude's if the little dude's okay, I feel like it should be fun.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Because I know at 13, if I had an opportunity to bang one of my t-shirts, I would have jumped at it with both hands.
Ones that I wanted to bang anyway. As long as you didn't pressurize me, I was saying, no, you're gonna get a fucking E unless you take this fucking pussy. Unless you didn't do nothing.
Yeah, and it wasn't like that, was it?
Yeah,
it wasn't like
not to my understanding.
He was
correct me if I'm wrong.
All right.
Like that,
I don't think he was getting specialist treatment or nothing. I think it was just like a beat.
You know?
And I feel like,
damn, because I'll go bring this. I'm like, yeah. But yeah, my thing is the authority thing. Other than that, I'm like, yo, as long as the kid ain't traumatized, speak to him. Be like, yo, is he one of those kids that are capable of like articulating himself? You know, is able to comprehend the scenario that's going on right now? Because you can't label every 13-year-old the same. You can't do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even though we like to throw them in the same bunch and say, look, we're gonna teach you all the same and assume you with a fucking, you know, equal like level of intelligence in the same like fucking areas and shit. Even though that happens, let's not act like that's the fucking case, you know?
Yeah.
It's due to
but you said the little dude was all right. You said he was like...
Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, everything was calm. But this chick or this female is getting 20 years or some shit.
20 years, obviously. They're making an example. They're obviously making an example
But this is like a common thing. Like, this is like everything that's happened fucking yesterday. This has happened for fucking yonkers and shit. And
we've had a couple cases over here as well.
These hard numbers. And I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, for real. For real. Like, everyone's cool in the scenario that took place, even though the kid might be, even though the male might be 13 years old, everyone's calm, but she's still doing 20 years. And it's a bit like, come on.
But say for everyone was calm, but the girl was 13. We'd still feel...
I know, and I'm saying to you, I don't know why my brain is like that, and it's fucking stupid.
Maybe it's just because we think about it in terms of we would have smashed, and that's actually what gives us it's like, you know, that's what gives us the difference is that we think about, like, when I was 30.
No, but this is my point. As long as, this is the thing, if you were a 13-year-old boy that didn't want to smash, and as long as she weren't, like, pressurizing you or coercing you, then it's okay. That's my point. I'm saying, as long as he was like, no, and she was like, cool, sorry about that, please, I'm sorry, like, I didn't mean to offend you, I didn't mean to hurt you, it's inappropriate. As long as that was like, never happening again, as long as the kid said no, then calm. I'm saying to you, as long as it's like, get out of my fucking shit, end of that. But, you know, as long as he said yes and everyone's cool, I don't know, man.
Just stop for 1 second, though. And imagine when you were 13, if you had sex with, like, your teacher. Imagine the daps you'd get at school. Imagine how much everyone would rate you. Yeah. On top of, think about it. You get that level of experience at 13. You dip your pen in that kind of ink at that age.
I got this for you. Even though
amazing.
I guess for me, by default or by nature, I'm just more inclined to do things that kind of gets me daps anyway. If you get what I'm saying. But I wouldn't have necessarily thought of it in that sense. I guess at the end of it, I just known like, okay, I know this is steamed as cool. But I would have done it solely for the point of knowing that it's gonna feel good. Because I would, come on, fucking 13-year-olds. Like, that's what I mean. You get bonus for no fucking reason.
It's a win-win situation. It's a win-win-win situation. Do you know what I mean? Like, if people know about it, everyone's gonna rate you. You could be like, yeah, but I'm the guy who banged the teacher. Do you know what I mean? Like literally, that's like you could go clear in school off that.
And biologically, as long as you can nut and it comes out, your frame is saying.
You say you could knock up your teacher.
I'm just saying, but like nature's saying, yo, it's so good.
Okay. Well, boy.
Not to say that nature's obviously like perfect. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, we're just bad people, but.